Hey, welcome back to Breaks with Brittney. So today we are doing a chatty episode, okay? I know you're going to hear my loud van in the background, but guess what? I don't have any kids, so it's much easier to do a podcast, okay? Now, let's get into it. So today, this morning, we had to do an pediatric urgent care visit, and while we were in the main area, I was waiting in line for something, and this older gentleman just walked right in front of me. I mean, clue number one, okay. And then something happens, he walks away, and then he comes back, and he's with a lady, and then there's two other ladies who are not with him. The lady who he's with dropped something on the floor. She's wearing a mask. The other two ladies that are not with him, one of them has on a mask and is coughing up her life. And the other lady is not. She doesn't have on a mask. She seems healthy and fine. She's just there with her friend or sister or whoever. So the lady who is not sick reaches down to pick up the thing the lady who he is with dropped. And she said, I got it. Don't worry. I got it. And I couldn't see what was happening because this was happening behind me, but I happened to turn around really quick. And then I faced forward because I'm trying to get my child seen. Okay. Y'all can figure that out. And then something happens to where I'm assuming the lady picked it up herself because, the lady who was with the old man picked it up herself because the lady who, was saying, I got it, said, oh, okay, well, I guess you got it. And, happy, light in, exchange. And then the guy it starts to escalate. I missed the first couple words, but then he's like, no, don't you touch it. You don't know if you have COVID. You might have COVID. Don't touch our stuff. No, thank you. And he said a couple other things that were a bit rude. I don't remember them. And so the lady who said, I got it. She's like, don't you talk to me like that. You don't know me. You talk to me like I'm a human being, not like I'm beneath you, like I'm under you. You talk to me. I'll be. And then the explicatives. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, maybe we should cut this part out of the podcast. Hold on. Let me think, because I'm so excited to tell. I'm not excited, but it's funny to tell this part of the story. Because of the audacity. That's really what the whole story is all about. It's about the audacity that this lady had when he said whatever he said that was rude to her and she responded. The way she started cussing is the point I'm trying to make, and got louder and turned around and started pointing her finger. Okay? She was like, listen, you're not going to talk to me any kind of way. And I'm going to make sure this whole office knows. And the poor, sweet girl behind the desk who was trying to help me, I don't know if she had a cold or maybe if she was just really sensitive, but sis had a long tear just run down her cheek. She just wiped it. Her eyes were all big. She was looking at the computer screen, still trying to talk to me. And she was talking in such a sweet professional voice. I had to look away because I felt so bad for her. And I didn't want to make it worse by looking at her, to try to give her a little space to get herself together. So I'm looking down at the computer while trying to answer her question. And I didn't say anything. I just gave her a moment, and whew, baby was going through it. So she quickly hops up and gives me this shifty eyed look. And I'm like, girl, I am fragile. Okay. I am not the one. Don't look at me. Black woman save the rescue. Come. Oh, no, ma'am. I am helpless. I don't know what to do with these people arguing in this office like this. I just don't know. Okay. So, baby, she gave me that second look. I looked back at her with big eyes like, fragile. And so she went to the back. She said something to somebody, and one of the doctors walked out. What is this going to do? This man walked out and just peeked around the corner and just looked back and forth both ways like he was looking for a patient. Didn't say nothing. I was like, sir, what is that going to do? What kind of getting hold of the situation is that? But what the older guy did say before she went to go call the doctor, he said, I apologize to you. I told you, I'm sorry. You need to let it go, young lady. If not, I'm going to call the cops. I was like, what in the world is going on? And so she was just mumbling under her breath, I don't care what, you don't talk to me that way. I don't know who he think he is. Okay, you can let it go now. You can let it go. I said I was sorry. You go. Oh, she said, you go to hell. You go to hell. Go to hell. You go to hell. I mean, baby, she was building the seat, okay, with the buckle. And she was ready to put him in it and send him on his way. And he said, I'm not going there. I've helped plenty of people. I won't be going there. I'm mixing up the accents now, but oh my gosh. This is so extra. It's really the audacity, because for me, I'm just like, I could never do that. What? For it to even go on that long, I could never. That would have got shut down so quick. I was like, I wonder what it is like. What is it like to have that kind of ability, authority, freedom to just move in the world with no care for how you speak and act, and raising your voice and pointing fingers and cursing, and it's just y'all having an exchange, and that's it. I mean, the guy did say he would call the cops on her, but even still, there's a level of this ain't gonna be that big of a deal, because hey, she is who she is, you know. So it was a really interesting situation for me to just watch it unfold. Yeah. And the couple behind us, who had just came out from the doctor's office from being seen, the lady whispered, honey, I think we're good, right? We don't need to do anything else. I think we can go. And the husband, he agreed, but he was like, yeah, but let's just wait. So, because you know, sometimes you have to pay your bill after your appointment or whatever. But yeah, so I was real extra. I was being real hype, but I might not even post this because I was so extra. I don't know why I was so extra. It's just the audacity. It's the audacity that I'm just like telling you this story, because it's just the height and level of audacity they both had to just talk to each other that way in the office, and it just be allowed to continue on, and nobody directly said anything to them. It just was wild to me. And I don't know what that's like, to live in a world where you can walk and talk and act and think and move like that. So, yeah. On a possibly more serious note, I'll get into more of my thoughts on that. We'll see. But, yeah, that's it. Thanks for taking a break with Brittney. Bye.